Guys, so I was told that I needed to start a journal, and it's another Lyme disease update video thingy, whatever. In the last couple of days, I've had a lot of memory loss, and I keep saying I want to do a video when that's happening, but I don't think I'm gonna remember to. Let's see. I called and made an appointment for my doggies to go and get their shots so that they can continue to go to daycare if we want them to go. They asked me for their last name and I couldn't remember how to spell it. The last name is 5 letters. I felt horrible. And then a few hours later, Cameron came home from work and was in the kitchen, and I was making dinner. I forget, I was trying something new, and it was just weird, and I mean, it's not super weird, must have been curry, but it was different way to cook it than I normally do. So I was already freaking out that I was going to forget something, and we were cooking pork, and I didn't want to undercook it and get sick, or sicker, I'm sorry. And so making that, and oops, sorry, look at sleepy puppy. Oh, anyway, it's 1:30 in the morning, so that's why sleepy puppy, but so I digress. I was standing in the kitchen and I asked Cameron to start cooking the rice, and he was doing something, and for whatever reason, I decided, I just started the rice or whatever, and he got kind of upset because he thought that I was undermining him or I don't know. And I felt horrible because I, wasn't trying to make him angry or anything like that. And he knows that. It was but I had forgotten. And I had forgotten a lot of things that day. So it just, to me, was like, if I don't start the rice now, it's not going to be done because I'm going to forget. So, yep. I almost did. Then also today, specifically, went to the refrigerator and I was grabbing, because we have these little, they're like little jars of probably about this big, 8 ounces, from our trip, when we took our trip to Tennessee to visit my family. We had little bottles of cranberry juice, so I went in there to grab one, and in its place I left the remote control for the TV. So this is all kind of funny, but now, but at the time, I was in tears. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Did I just leave the remote in the fridge? And I found it because I needed it. So I got a phone call and I needed to pause the DVR play, not DVR, but Blu-ray player. I needed to pause it because I was watching the last song, because I'm a girl, I don't know, whatever. Miley. Anyway, so I got up to pause the TV, and I couldn't find the remote control, so of course I missed the call, and I was like, where did I leave it? And it took me an hour ish, give or take, to find the remote. When I finally found it, it was in the fridge. I was like, are you kidding me? I had long since stopped looking for it because we went and just grabbed the other remote for the TV and just turned the TV off. The DVD kept spinning, or the Blu-ray, whatever. I don't even know. Let's see what else happened today. Oh, okay. So I got a call from the doctor's office that I'm supposed to see for my Lyme disease. And they have stopped. Well, I got a little tiffed. I got upset. I'm not gonna lie, I got so mad. That they told me that she had stopped seeing Lyme disease patients. And it just, I guess it didn't register in my head that that's what they said. So I was like, can I make an appointment a different day to see her? And they're like, well, is it for the Lyme disease? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, no, you cannot. And then I had also around the same time asked for some advice on a forum, and they gave me some good information, and I found out that a lot of people do not have faith in doctors in Florida anymore regarding Lyme disease. Me either, really, after I've talked to numerous doctors, and they recommended that I see a doctor that is located in Maryland, and just north of DC. So I'm gonna talk to my fibro doctor, sleep study doctor, who diagnosed the Lyme to begin with, to see if they know about this doctor, and see if they can, you know, kind of provide some kind of feedback or some, I don't know, relief in some way or something or other. I really don't know what I'm expecting, but it sucks because every doctor that I've called, none of them accept insurance. Like, and if they do accept insurance, they don't treat Lyme. Just flat out. Lyme doesn't exist because we're in the state of Florida. You don't get Lyme in Florida. Lyme happens after the first month of the tick bite, and that's it. I was even told by one doctor's receptionist, that if I had medications, or not medications specifically, but to be specific, antibiotics. If I had antibiotics, 30 days, whether consecutive or not, it should have wiped out the Lyme. I even got that story. So I'm just like, I don't even know, you know? It is what it is. But it's not, because I'm super angry, and I'm super exhausted. I'm tired. But as you can see, I am wide awake. It's ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. It's like gloomy. I am losing my mind. I never thought this would happen at 30. You know, it all goes downhill. I don't want to say that for everybody, because a lot of my friends seem to be thriving right now, and that is awesome, and I'm happy for them, but also a little envious because I am in so much pain constantly, and I'm tired, and I'm sick, and I have a few good minutes in a day, maybe. And sometimes the rest of the day I have to fake it till I make it. And I'm thankful that I'm able to take some time off of work to try to resolve this. I am thankful that I am getting paid to be off of work while I try to resolve this. But I'm unfortunate in the fact that it's not covered by insurance. None of this treatment is, because the tick bite happened when I was 5 years old. So they're not even wanting to do the 30 days of doxy, which is well, doxycycline, which is the antibiotic that is part of the protocol for treating Lyme disease. The CDC says that it's a short-term thing. Chronic Lyme disease does not exist, but I'm living proof that it does, because I had the tick bite 25 years ago. 25 years ago, February 20th. So, or something. I don't know. I'm very frustrated because I don't know when I'm going to be able to see this doctor in Maryland, if that's, the path I decide to go down. It just is scary to have to leave what you're comfortable with and go somewhere else where you're not comfortable with driving, you're not comfortable with the weather conditions. And just hope that, you're not getting ripped off, and that you're going to see a good doctor, and that everything's going to be worth it. I watched The Girl Next Door, I don't know, 5 years ago, but is the juice worth the squeeze? We won't know until we do this. To make it worse, I'm completely desperate, in the sense that I don't have money to pay for treatment. So I wish you would run a 5K for me. Oh, you can't? That's fine. You can only run 5Ks for cancer and ALS, which are both terrible, terrible diseases. But Lyme disease doesn't get we made our own ribbon. It's lime green. We don't get like marathons or telethons, concerts like other illnesses. We get sent out of doctor's office telling us that it's all in our head, and that if we just think positive, it'll go away. I got lucky into the fact that I had only been searching for a cure for whatever was wrong with me for a few years, but I've seen people go on way longer. I didn't think there was anything wrong with me before. There was, but I didn't know. I thought that the depression was all because of, a situation, or not specifically a situation, but the situation that I was in as a child or teenager. I thought that my hyperactivity as a child was just that, hyperactivity, because that's what I was led to believe. That my migraines have been migraines this whole time, and why has no migraine medicine worked? Because it's not migraines, it's cranial pressure, probably, due to this Lyme or whatever. PCOS. Maybe it's not PCOS at all. Maybe it's actually the fact that my thyroids aren't functioning properly because of the Lyme. Lyme can get in wherever it wants. Damn spirochete can drill into any system whenever it wants and take what it wants from you, because you're just the host. So yes, I think that I feel invaded. I feel like, personally, that I don't know, I don't know why I'm what I'm saying anymore. I've kind of lost my train of thought, and this is what I needed you to see. And this has happened a lot over the years. I used to be in a debate club, and halfway through a good, solid argument, I would just lose it. Like the thought, my train of thought, like a misplaced remote in the TV or in the fridge. See? I would just lose it. And I would be so upset because I would lose, the debate or whatever for my team. And I just have all these good ideas, but no fully functioning brain to execute them. I have, I can't even think of the word right now. When you have like, memories or thoughts that are in your head and you lose them, and you don't know like where you're going with this conversation, or I actually think it just happened again. I'm such a weirdo. I wish that I could say that I see myself getting better, but right now, as it sits, I don't. I want to. I'm desperate to get better. I just don't know when that's going to be possible. Well, thanks for listening, and I'm ending this about 2 till 5 Eastern time. And I'm going to try to do one of these tomorrow too, but I think 17, 18 minutes is going to take forever to upload. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, thanks for listening.